Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. For returning viewers, welcome back. And for first time viewers, if you would hit the red subscribe button, YouTube will receive future videos. Hi everyone. Hi. Today I'm going to speak about something that kind of held me back for a little while, especially when it came to what God was calling me to do as far as making YouTube videos. Today I want to talk about people bondage and being free from people bondage. And that means worried or concerned about how others will view you, how others feel about you, how others think about you. Let me just say that in this season of walking in your purpose, in this season of finding your purpose, there will be people who will speak against you. There will be people who will think that you don't have what it takes. There will be people who will judge you on your circumstances, on your story. Let me just say that God does not give us a spirit of fear. That spirit of fear is coming from somewhere else. So if you find yourself in a spirit of fear about what God is calling you to do because you're concerned about what other people may think or what other people have to say about what you've gone through, let it go. You will not be able to walk sufficiently in your purpose until you are no longer concerned about how people view you. Our validation is in the Lord. It is not in what other people think about us. So let me get that clear to you now. And I'm so glad that God delivered me from people bondage because yes, there was a time that I was concerned about how people would feel about what I've gone through. They only see this Mia. They don't see the Mia that struggled to get to where God was calling me to be. So today I'm encouraging those who are finding their purpose. And even if you're not finding your purpose, even if you're not looking for your purpose, I am encouraging you to not care about what people think about you. Social media does make us feel a certain kind of way. How many people hit the like buttons on our pictures, our posts. If people don't hit the like buttons enough or whatever, then we tend to feel bad or we're not validated. Our validation comes from the Lord, and he simply says it in his word. Psalms 139:14 says it, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. This I know full well. His works are wonderful. If he called you to it, he's going to get you through it. If you're afraid of what he's called you to do not be afraid, because he knew before he called you that you were capable of doing what he called you to do. So I'm encouraging those right now that are fearful of telling their story about whatever you've gone through. Do not be afraid, because it's not your story to keep in the first place. God has called you to tell your story so that you may help free someone else that has also gone through what you have gone through. He wants us to tell our story. So many of us are walking around with amazing testimonies, and Obedience is the key. He wants us to free other people. He has freed you, and he wants you to be free also. So please do not concern yourself about what others may say. Again, and I have to reiterate this over and over because this is something that I had to learn myself. Validation comes from the Lord. Start looking at yourself the way that God sees you, and that is that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. God does not make junk. Regardless of how you feel about yourself, regardless of what you've been through, God does not make junk. And if you allow him to bring you into who he initially created you to be, and that takes some pruning and some purging, then you too will see yourself the way that God sees you. So this concludes my short little video today of freedom of people bondage. And I hope that this encouraged someone to begin to step out and tell their story, however God is calling you to tell it, through a book, through just sharing your testimony with others at church, small women's groups, small men's groups, whatever it is that God has called you to do. Be bold for the Lord and only concern yourself about how God sees you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If this video encouraged you, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe by hitting the red subscription button, and YouTube will receive future videos. Thank you. Have a blessed day.